Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 33, I think? Part 33 of our Monster Hunter World Let's Play. In the last episode, we went on yet another expedition and took on a Viper Toby Kadachi. A little bit of a bastard, and we probably would have died if I hadn't got the poison resistant stuff. But after that, ourselves, the tracker, and our handler found a boat that predated the first fleet, and now the tracker and our handler are off to go find out more about this boat and stuff like that, or like these like weird like scale shard things that they found as well, or the handler had one and then the tracker found another one. So we've been given who the game calls the serious handler, which is, if you guys remember, the guy with the ginger hair, the short ginger hair, who's like the excitable A-lister. It's his handler we've been given to help while our temporary handler, while our actual handler goes off and does her thing. I have a little bit of a mess up here. As you can see, I've already done No Time for Naps, which is the Nightshade Paolumu quest. I did record that for you guys, and the recording itself kind of fucked up, and I accidentally, as I exited the game, I accidentally saved my progress, which is something I didn't want to do. But so we won't be able to get the cutscene. In this episode, we're still going to fight Nightshade Paolumu, but I won't be able to show you guys the cutscene for it, which kind of sucks. But all it basically shows is Nightshade Paolumu putting you to sleep with its poison gas, with its sleep gas. It's a cool scene, but we won't be able to see it. And I have my water glaive because that's what Nightshade Paolumu is weak to. Water. That's what we want to do. Optional. It'd probably be this one, won't it? Yeah. Face nightmares are made of. Not really. It kind of looks adorable, not gonna lie. Yeah, all these ones I gotta do, so this is fine. But yeah, face nightmares are made of. Let's go. No, we're not using vouchers. No. Oh, I also want, before we go on this quest, let's obviously eat. But we need to. I want to show you guys something, because off screen I actually made the Anjanath's. The Mastering Anjanath longsword, the Anjadiafang. Looks pretty cool. It's basic. It looks the same as the Geritodus one, except it's got like Anjanath fur on it instead of like the fins for the Geritodus. That meal looks so nice. Slightly changed what the Beta Plus armor looks a lot different. It looks pretty cool. I'll show you guys now. Forge armor. Might as well show you the Nightshade Paolumu one while I'm here as well. So the Lumu Phantasm one, it looks pretty cool. It's the same for that one as well, except the colours are a little different. Gives you wide range, sleep attack, maximum might, sleep resistance, and weakness exploit. Pretty good skills. This is the Anjanath armor though. So that I'll just show you the beta one. This is the Alpha armor. Looks pretty cool. Looks very similar to the low rank Anjanath one, but with like a longer, I guess, like sort of corset kind of thing. And then you just get a headband and a big old cape and stuff. Like, you actually get a cape, but that's pretty cool. But yeah, its skills are kind of the same as it was before, so that's fine. Just like better really. If you like Anjanath armor, you'll like that armor. I don't mind Anjanath armor, it's pretty good. I suppose I used Anjanath armor up until I think it was up until we got Rathalos armor, and then I swapped Rathalos armor out for Basilgoose armor. And then we haven't looked back since. Well, and then we got Beartodus armor.
Warming up, I guess. I hope you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Don't worry. What the hell? What's this old footprint, old fur nonsense? Oh, that's what that old fur is. It's just Nightshade Paolumu fur. I'll give Nightshade this. It looks cool. I much prefer its design to regular Paolumu's design, but that's pretty much all I'll give it. I mean, it's okay, and its armor does look pretty cool, and its weapons give you sleep, and sleep can be pretty useful. But other than that, this fight is very 50-50, but not the good kind of 50-50. Because it's all it is it's basically the same. It's basically fighting a regular Paolumu, but with maybe like 1 or 2 new attacks and sleep gas. And the reason I say it's a bad kind of 50-50 is because if you don't have level 3 sleep resistance, so you can't be put to sleep, you're fucked. Like, unless yeah, you're fucked. There's like no word of putting it. You are fucked, because this thing outputs quite a bit of sleep gas, and it can use its tail like a fan to like push the sleep gas towards you if you're out of its range. And then you guys are probably wondering, what about energy drinks? Well, yeah, you are having to keep going back to the camp, into the tent, get the energy drinks, and then come back out again. That's it. Like, and if you have sleep resistance, as I say, it's literally the same as just finding a normal Paolumu, but with like 1 or 2 new attacks. And without the added wind pressure. So it's a bad kind of like difficulty, if you want to call it that, because again, no sleep resistance, you're fucked. Without sleep resistance, it's just basically a reskin fight. And I know some of you will be like, well, what if you have poison resistance against Puki, Rathalos, Rathian, and other monsters? Well, the thing is, if you have poison resistance against the Puki's poison attacks, like like its poison spit and stuff, they still do damage to, like, physical damage. They may not poison you, but you still got the physical damage to take care of. Yes, with a Rathian, if you cut its tail off, you can't be poisoned. But even if you do have poison resistance, Rathian's still got its fire attacks, and a bunch of other attacks it can use as well. And like, even with its spit, it's like flipping tailspin attack does a decent amount of damage. I mean, that does damage as well, so that, there you go. But I was lucky I'd already fucking sharpened. But with the Rathalos, again, it's the same with the Rathian, except you can't really cut its talons, because even if you break its feet, it can still poison you, so there's that. Like, Great Gyros, yes, it can use paralysis attacks, but even then its normal attacks do pack a little bit of a punch, especially the one where it like flops on its side. See, I know I'm probably going to be using... Go away, Barrow. What the hell did I just get? Oh, I got hit with... I know I got hit with... Oh, it was the mud. Oh, great. Fuck you. Cactar. Spin and hit that thing. So that's my thoughts about it, Monster Hunter, and that's fine. I won't never claim to be the best at Monster Hunter, I never will. But the thing is, it's a bad. It's kind of a bit too easy if you do have sleep prevention, and it's a little bit too difficult if you don't have sleep prevention. So that's just my thoughts on it, really. But as I was saying with the armor, we're going to be wearing this Beotodus armor set for a long time. I don't know what armor set will be the next one we make. Maybe Tigrex, maybe. But I think, as I might have mentioned it before, but if I haven't, then Master Rank is when I'm going to start making a variety of monster armors. kind of because this is like the I was gonna say the mode, the rank that you kind of need to start making sure you have armor sets that are specifically designed to take out certain monsters. Cough, Alatrion, cough, cough. Because for now, like, one armor set is not going to do the trick. You're going to need a bunch of them, like, later down the line. So I know I'm definitely going to be making the Tigrex's armor set. That's a given. Brachydios's I'm making just because I'm making its weapons as well. Some of them I'll see. Again, like, spoiler alert, Glavenus is a main story quest, and we'll be taking that on. Glavenus, I don't know. That's a possibility, but I'll make the deals with you guys like I did when we were fighting the Elder Dragons. That if I get what master rank the highest, or like the highest reward you can get, or like the reward that you're least likely to get, like gems, the gems or plates of master rank, the mantles. If I get those, then I'll make their armor set kind of thing. Glavenus and I get a mantle, I'll make its armor set. I'll make that deal with you guys. I'll probably make its weapons as well, because I'll need fire weapons. I mean, I have the Rathian ones, but you're going to need high rank ones, and Glavenus gives you fire weapons. That's what we need. Because I'm turning both my Anjanath, Insect Glaive and Longsword into full Goranjanath's weapons. Which then means I can turn Toby Kadachi's weapons into Viper Toby Kadachi weapons. Gives me paralysis weapons, which is a good thing. Always a good thing. Because no matter what weapon I use, I always try and get like a weapon that has at least one weapon of every element. So I try and get at least one. Oh god, I don't have any antidotes on me because I didn't think a Rathian would appear. That's kind of annoying. So yeah, I try and get like at least one. So say I'm using Insect Glaive, I try and get at least one Insect Glaive that has fire, one that has water, one lightning, one poison, that kind of stuff. And sometimes you don't get those elements. I mean, you will get ones that are like lightning, fire, dragon, ice, water. You'll get those, but you might not get ones that are like, say for example, you might not get a poison one, you might not get a, what else? You might not get a paralysis one, you might not get a, sleep one, you might not get a blast one. You most likely will, but you never know, sometimes you don't get that stuff. Like, for example, you don't get a fire-based charge blade until you do, until like Rathalos. Yeah, you don't get an Anjanath one. Which is pretty interesting. I don't know if it's the only weapon that you can't get an Anjanath weapon in. I'm not sure. I'll have to have a look, but for regular Paolumu is weak too, and Legiana. Well, Legiana you can just use lightning weapons, so that's not too bad. Ow. Yeah, Nightmare Paolumu does hit like fairly hard. Again, the recommendation is make Beotodus' armor set just Basically, you can make it just for the earplugs. That's the best thing about it. Just make it for the earplugs and you're good. I do recommend any armor set that has earplugs, just make it. Because earplugs are a fucking lifesaver. I would use flash pods, but I didn't bring any with me because I'm an idiot. Okay. Oh, this thing has to be dying soon. I'm not even going to try and count how many times I would have been put to sleep if I did not have sleep, if I did not have level 3 sleep resistance. Right. I remember in like the Lost episode when I fought it for the first time, when I fought it, I almost died just because I was being just so careless. And in Monster Hunter, you really can't afford to be careless. Doesn't matter the monster. I mean, maybe unless it's like Great Jagras. But even then, like, you can't be too careless. Because Master Rank monsters, they pack a punch. Like, especially when you're starting out, they pack a punch anyway. If I can get that full combo off, I love it, because I did, I said it before, but I did that against Xeno'jiiva. And that was just the best thing. The thing is, I could make both Xeno'jiiva's longsword and its insect glaive. I just need the, like the crystals from each area to make it. That's all I need. Mentioned in the Lost episode, but, I was saying that if they, say I break both of Paolumu's wings, I've already broken one of them, but say I break another one, say I break the other one, another one like it's got like 4 wings, say I break the other one, right? Imagine that Paolumu couldn't fly again, but not again, like it couldn't fly for the rest of the fight, like even if it was running away, it couldn't fly. Like it'd literally have to run, everywhere. And it couldn't like use any of its area attacks during the fight anymore. Like, it would honestly with that, it would kind of be boring, I guess, because you're literally limited to, it can only do like the tail swipe, the lunge, the foot stamp, and that's it. That's all it'd be able to do. It wouldn't be able to do what it just did there. Like for Nightshade, no sleep gas. For regular Paolumu, like, I mean, it could shoot out like the wind blast, so you still have to worry about that. But yeah, it couldn't inflate its neck anymore. It couldn't fly. I mean, it could probably still inflate its neck, so then it would float, but it couldn't fly or anything like that. And then you just think about it for other monsters, like, you break both of Rathian's wings and it can't poison you anymore. It can't, yeah, it would literally be unable to poison you again. Which would be cool, but then again, there's already a reason, you could just cut its tail off and it can't poison you anymore. But, oh, what else? Rathos wouldn't be able to homing claw attack you anymore. And it can't do that that annoying combo thing where it roars, jumps in the air, and shoots a fireball back at you. It wouldn't be able to do any of its area attacks, like the fireball down or anything like that. It can still poison you in world because of the foot stamp, but that'd be the only way it could poison you. What other ones are there? No Gigante can do its ridiculously strong attack where it flies in the air and just slams its slams its body into you as hard as it can, skids across the floor. Can do that. Well, okay, that was my fault. Thanks, Baroth, by the way. That helps actually really well. What else? What other ones am I thinking of? Kushala Dayor would be next to fucking useless because, well, it can't create any tornadoes anymore. So there's that. So its main gimmick would be gone. Teostra just wouldn't be able to use its supernova attack, I think. Or the attack where it like flies in the air and like uses flamethrower on the ground, can use that. Azure Rathalos would be in the same situation as normal Rathalos, and the same with Ping Raytheon would be the same as normal Raytheon. Trying to think of other ones now. I cannot think of any others right now. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Yeah, I literally can't think of any others right now. But yeah, it would be interesting. You'd limit like monsters very heavily if that were the case. But I can also see why Capcom wouldn't do that, because then if you just aim for a monster's wings, then you're just kind of... If you aim for a monster that, like a flying wyvern, you aim for its wings and it can't fly anymore, you've grounded it, and it's going to be a boring fight. Really. I mean, Puki's fight to me wouldn't be boring if you broke its wings, because it can still do a lot of its poison attacks, even without the poison mist if it's eaten spore puffs. It's got the scatter nut thing where... Did you just go to your nest and then run away? Yes you did, you're an asshole. This thing ran to its nest and then ran out again, like Bambaro did, or Banbarao as I like to call it. Bastard. That's what you are. The thing was, when Iceborne first came out, I was excited to fight this thing, because it's a new subspecies, and I always like fighting new subspecies. And then when I fought it, I was like, no. Just no. Not anymore, thank you. Kora Puki isn't too bad, I like it. Where are you going? What the fuck are you doing? Go away, Barra. Yeah, I wouldn't say Kora Puki is the same, because I kind of like it. It's kind of similar to Viper Tobi Kadachi, where it can be a bit of a bastard sometimes with its new attack. That Baroth is fucking chasing me. Oh, don't tell me you're limping and then going to fly all the way back. I hate you so much. Oh my god. See, this is where a flash pod would like work very well right now, but yeah. That's annoying. Like, you get to the area that the monster, you get to where the monster is, and then it just flies away. And so, for fuck's sake, guarantee you lands, it's gonna fucking run now. Or it's not. That's good. Don't run, don't run. Please don't. I've had enough of chasing you around this fucking place. Thank you. Realistically, I should only care about the red buff right now. Get out of there. Please die. Please. I've had enough staring at you. Please die. Please. Where are you running to? No one's over there. Seriously. Venus wasn't... Oh, no, Venus is right there. I don't think Venus was over there when it charged. The Rathian's back. Yes, of course it is. Thank you. Now fuck off. Never blight me with your existence again. Go away, Rathian. Quest is over. You don't need to be here. Oh, look at that. I can actually make the Nightshade's insect glaive. But I'd have to give up, I think I have to give up my Duratodus's insect glaive, and that's not happening. I don't really need a sleep weapon that badly. I really don't need a sleep weapon that badly. Might as well pick that up. I need some form of more info on it. More info on the Rathian. Nice. Oh, cool. Another ancient face stone. And we get guard and evade window skills. Interesting. Well, I can't guard, but that evade window would be pretty good. I mean, I can save because I can just do this again. Oh boy. And I know the the whole... I know we're technically supposed to be in Astera right now, but we've seen Astera enough, and it's nice to just have a break. It's nice to just have like a thing. It's nice to just have like being in the new area, like we're in the DLC. I might as well stay in Celiana.
Hey.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, like those armor suits are actually going to be useful right now. I'll probably need that. Actually, I will need that. Anyway. Thing is, I'll show you what Nightshade Paolumu's weapon looks like. To be honest, its weapon's kind of dull. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Where is it? It's the insect glaives. Oh no, it's not this one. What one do I have to give up? I completely remember. It might be longsword. No. It is insect glaive. It is insect glaive. I remember. I'm pretty sure it's insect glaive. I'm 100% sure it was insect glaive. Oh. No, that's Tigrex stuff. I could have sworn it was insect glaive. Let me have a look at longsword, because it might be that. I swear it was insect glaive. Oh, there's the Rathian one. Look at that. I'll add that to the wish list, because we need that. Oh, I could have fucking sworn it was... That's Nagakuga stuff. Damn, I could have sworn it was an insect glaive. Oh no, here it is. It's Puke's one. That was it. Okay, it's not as boring as I thought it was. I thought it was Joratodos, but it's nice. It's Pukey Pukies. And guess what? That's not happening. Because here it kind of looks a little bit boring, but that's not happening. So, in the next episode, we're going to be hunting down, well, doing the quest Play Both Ends, which is to hunt down a coral Pukey Pukey. And, fun fact, coral Pukey Pukey is weak to, poison. That's the one. Poison. It's weak to poison. So, bang, bang. We are ready. Well, I will be in a minute. So while I do this, I'm going to sign out. So, so for a quick recap of what we did in this episode, we took down. I've completely Nightshade Paolumu. I just completely forgot what it was for a minute then. Yeah, we took down Nightshade Paolumu, which was quite fun. Well, it was not quite fun. I don't know why I said that. It was not fun at all. Yeah, so we took that down, and now we're going to be hunting down in the next episode a coral Pukey Pukey, which should be more fun. So if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Monster Hunter World Iceborne Let's Play, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Trails of Cold Steel 2 Let's Play. Also, if you guys are a fan of JRPGs, RPGs, or the Monster Hunter series, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do here. And I say this in every episode, I have 2 projects in the work lined up, one of which I have finalised and will be recording once I finish Iceborne and Trails of Cold Steel 2. Also, the other project, when I have recorded this episode, has yet to be released, but when I do release it, well, I'm not making the game, but once the game is released, hopefully I can record those episodes and get those videos out for you guys, because I'm really looking forward to this game. But if